Much, Kenny. Women legislators, council members, and so many folks speaking out about this apparent case of domestic abuse. KITV4's Cam Tran spoke with a few domestic violence victims and explains what the department didn't do has them pretty upset.
Watching this video of a man identified by multiple sources as Honolulu Police Sergeant Darren Kachola hit his girlfriend was difficult for Lahela Perry. Perry, a domestic violence survivor, understands why the victim didn't press charges and told KITV4 they were just playing around.
Because there's the fear of judgment, fear of shame, that other people would say, oh, but he's a great guy, what are you talking about? And just not believe. So the saving grace is that this video captures it.
But what outrages some domestic violence advocate almost as much as the video is how HPD handled the situation.
We strongly believe that this police officer should have been arrested. There was a crime that was committed, and there shouldn't have been any questions. There should have been policies and procedures put into place when police officers are the accused.
Spencer says the Domestic Violence Action Center worked together with Honolulu Police to come up with this packet of recommended guidelines and procedures the department should take when they respond to an officer-related domestic dispute.
A beat cop that comes out to a scene and the sergeant is the person that's being accused creates some difficulty for them to arrest. So what we recommend is that a supervisor, and a supervisor one level above the person who's accused of the crime, is present at that scene and is making the decisions.
What they do is they notify the supervisor notifies the PSO, our Professional Standards Office, and then they conduct the investigation on the administrative side.
Some of the suggestions were used. Sergeant Kachola was stripped of his gun, police powers, and badge after the video surfaced. However, it's not just the sergeant's actions which has some in alarm, but the officers who responded who are back on duty without any repercussion.
We've opened up a full investigation to see, how they handled the case, what questions they asked, how was it investigated, and if it wasn't investigated properly, they're definitely going to face disciplinary action.